guys. It's 5:10. Getting ready for work. Water's going. About to take some supplements. Alright, we got a little bit left in there. Got these two. Keep forgetting I gotta grab this. I hate leaving the camera because then I gotta cut the clips. Yesterday I got 4 TikToks uploaded for the personal and 10 for the affiliate. I'm locked. Locked in. We're in that mode. Shoot, boy. Pooch is crazy. The room. Locked and loaded. Oh yeah. How's your figure? I'm wearing Boss. No, just mugs. So guys, soon I'm gonna have that tripod. I'm gonna get the tripod and the Osmo comes Thursday. I'm excited. It's gonna be fire. It's a pretty cool camera. I'm just a big tech person in general, but it's gonna make my life a lot easier and a lot better. Improve the quality. It's just a win overall. And then having a tripod is just gonna make the videos pop because I'm no longer gonna set it up. I'll place it down and it'll stand like a view. Boom. I got a video real quick, guys. You just stand it up and we're good to go. I'm enjoying making the content. It's a lot of fun. Looking back, how far I've come. It's crazy. We're only going up. There's no going down. There he is, in some tree. Down to it. Down to it. Sheesh. I was having a cold plunge. I haven't cold plunged in a couple of days. This has got to be serious. That's Sir Buddha. Excuse me, Buck. Let's get a cold plunge. Holy crap, boss. Did you see the water? That's lucky.
Yeah.
Look at that. If you guys wonder why I say boss, that's just what I call my mom. She's my boss at work. So it just fits. But today is a little bit warmer. We're looking at 43. Either way, we're getting in. Ooh, that's cold. Going for a minute. As always. We'll say when it's in the 30s, it's a lot colder. This is still cold, but it's not as bad. Still freeze your balls off cold, but again, not as bad. I'm talking usually in the 30s. I'm not talking. I'm just in pain. Got 10 more seconds. I feel pretty good. It sucks. This is what we do to become our best. I don't want to do this at all. There's never a morning where I get up and say, want a cold plunge. Actually, maybe I do for the positive mindset part, but I don't want to do this. I'd rather just get straight in the shower, but this is what makes me better than the next person. And it's important. Without it, I'm not in check. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna go get in the shower. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace, guys. What's up, guys? Workout complete. Reveal right now. Today's chest and back. Today's pump was fire. Ignore the rip. Honestly, I could probably be a fitness coach. No cap. I got a pretty nice physique for 18 years old. From calisthenics only. It's not bad. Not bad at all. But I don't know. I don't think I'd be that good at it. Maybe I would. I don't know. I've thought about it. But I just don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna get prepped for the walk. Gotta get the dogs both ready and head out for the stroll of the season. And when I get back, we're gonna cook dinner and start chillaxing. I wanna get sauna done today, so we'll see if I can get some time in for that. But for right now, we're gonna walk the dogs and then we'll see what we have in store. See you guys in a bit. What's up, guys? We're on the stroll. I'm not sure how the audio is gonna sound. It's pretty windy outside today, but today's been solid. Yesterday was really solid. I got everything done, and I also ended up getting shadow banned on TikTok, or just banned. They're not showing any of my last 5 TikToks. They're all at 0 views. I deleted them, reposted them. They're still getting no views. So I'm pretty sure I'm shadow banned, which sucks, but maybe it's a sign to do something new. Still in the affiliate business, but just try a new form of content, because it seems like the content I'm running isn't doing much. I've generated 0 leads in the past however long I've been doing this. I've got 0 leads. I get views, I get engagement, but just no leads. So I don't know if it's a copy problem. I think it's a trust issue. There's somewhere where they're not trusting what I'm saying. And when you're running slideshows, I feel like it's hard to show trust. You have to either show proof in some way. I don't know. I'm new to all of this, so I go at it with an open mind and just try everything. With the content on the short form side, I'm kind of stuck because I don't know what to film. I give a little bit of advice of what I'm learning and then whatever else. I mean, you guys see it for those of you watching, but I'm not too sure what I'm gonna do with that. I've got to figure out some kind of plan to where I can always have ideas for videos, because I'm struggling with that. The Osmo comes tomorrow, or no, Thursday. Today's Tuesday, so looking forward to that. I got a tripod, so everything will be fire with the content, at least for YouTube. And I'm just focusing on making the YouTube videos better, filling them up with more content, improving my speaking so that you guys can watch these videos and understand them better, and just improve overall. Every day is improvement. And today's so far been improvement. I've got 4 TikToks I've got to get uploaded, get those all on shorts, reels, and that's it, I think. And then I've got to get my YouTube video done, which is just editing. Still got to cook dinner. I read the boron letters, which today I learned about trust, how to show trust or make your claims more believable. One, be specific, which I learned in another book, but adding specificity, I think that's a word, into your claims makes them more believable. So instead of saying you'll lose fat in 1 week, you say lose 5 pounds of fat in 1 week. Just being more specific helps improve the claim, makes it more believable. And then also speaking more on the claim you made. So supporting that claim, showing them how they can actually lose that weight. Not just saying you can lose this weight and then never talk about it, because then how do they believe it? They just hear it and they're like, oh, all right. So that's what I learned in the boron letters. And there's probably some other stuff, but don't remember. Really just heavy in the grind, trying to get better each and every day. Sometimes I see other people's content and it kind of throws me off because I see how well their stuff's doing and then my stuff doesn't perform. But I look at it like one day I'm gonna be the best. One day I'm gonna be at that level. So right now it's not an issue where I'm at. I know where I'm going. I know that this is a part of the process. You're not going to be at 100,000 followers off rip. You're not going to get all these views off rip. You need to go at it every day and just focus on growth. As long as I'm growing, that's all that matters. Because eventually growth is going to show results. It may not show results right now, but I'm growing. I know I'm growing. I can see it each and every day. I'm getting better. My speaking's improving. My discipline, everything is getting better, and I'm just becoming overall a better person, better entrepreneur, getting to where I want to go. Now, that's not to say every day is sunshine and rainbows. I talked about this on TikTok. Some days suck, and there's portions of the day that suck. I may have a positive day, a great day, but that doesn't mean the day was sunshine and rainbows all day. I still have negative thoughts. I still have doubts. It's not perfect. The journey is never perfect, but you gotta look at everything on the bright side as best as you can. And sometimes it's hard, especially right now. 0 leads. Just got shadow banned. It's annoying because now I have to go out of my way to probably make a new account, redo everything I've done, and I don't want to do that. I don't. If I'm being honest, I don't. But that's what it takes to win. You gotta be going at it every day. And what did I learn? I learned now to not spam post TikToks. Alright? So I learned a lesson from this that's going to help me become better than I was before. Because I'm not gonna make this mistake again. I'm not gonna spam post TikToks. And maybe I'm gonna look deeper into each post I do, because I know I'm limited to such a short amount of TikToks a day. Maybe I'm going to put more care and effort into each TikTok I make instead of having ChatGPT spit me out 15 hooks. Handwrite 5 solid hooks, or have it build me 5 solid hooks and then edit them as I see necessary. Everything is a lesson in itself, and I learned something from this, that I need to take more time, because I spammed it, and guess what? None of those videos generated leads. What did they do? They generated views, likes, engagement. It generated engagement, but what did it not give me? The one thing I need, which is leads. And this is all a learning process. This may take months before I get a lead. Who knows? Would I like a lead right now? Yes. But there's also many ways I can try this. I'm not just limited to TikTok. there's YouTube, there's Instagram, and I'm going to shoot my shot at everything. I'm not just going to give up just because I failed once. And there's so many products in this marketplace that I'm not limited to just this. There's so many other options I can try. But it's all a learning process at the end of the day. And as long as you learn and you become better each and every time, that's what matters. And I really feel myself getting rooted in this journey and in this process. I'm starting to care less and less about what people think. I'm starting to care less and less about how I look, how I feel, and just look at the journey, the process, and what I have to go through to get to where I want to be. No man ever made it easily. This journey is not easy. Whether you're a fitness coach who scams people, whether you're a course seller who scams people, it still wasn't easy, even as a scammer. It still took work. No one made $1 million overnight. It took hard work and dedication. Obviously, you want to do what's morally right, but not everyone does that, and that's on them. You've got to just do right by you and the people that you're selling to. At the end of the day, when people buy your products, that's them saying they trust you, all right? So don't break that trust by scamming them. You're going to ruin your name. You're going to ruin anything you've built because you wanted quick money when you can actually help these customers and do right by them. And that's something that sometimes I struggle with. I'll get so caught up in actually selling the product instead of helping the customers. That's what you're selling these products for. You're not necessarily selling them for the money. You're selling them to help the customer. And if you can really show them how this product's going to help them, it's going to be a lot easier to sell it. And if you actually enjoy the product you're selling, if you're selling something you hate, why would they want to buy your product? Because you're not going to be rooted in the product. When you're writing about it, you're not going to feel the energy that you need to sell this product. Just like if you're a salesman and you know you're selling a scummy, scammy product, you're not going to feel good about it. You're going to know the negative intention behind it, that you're just taking their money. So you've also got to work on selling products that you actually care about and that are actually good, and you're helping the people you're selling. Because I mean, we all get caught up in it. I don't care what you say. Everyone gets caught up in the money at some point in time. We focus on the money. When I got into e-com, that's all I cared about was money. Money, 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 money. And I would refund a customer if they didn't like the product. I would, because I had the guarantees, but because I have morals. And even though I wanted the money and that's all I was selling the product for, I still would refund them and do all of that. But that's really not the point. The point is I was so up, my mindset was so hooked on the money, and it still is right now. I do want to see some money from this. But when the goal is to help the customer and not so much you, that's when the business starts to do well. And I've heard it a lot and I've seen it a lot. Like, look at Amazon. When I go and buy something from Amazon, the customer experience is amazing. You go on their website, you find a product you like, they have almost anything you need, and then you hit add to cart. They offer you 2-day shipping, 1-day shipping, sometimes same day shipping. That's a really good customer experience to know you can get your product. Holy crap. I don't know what that is. I think a police helicopter. But anyway, to know that you can get 1-day shipping, get your product that day. That's awesome. And then the interface, very simple to use. You know exactly where to go, to find something. Everything is perfect, and they care so much about the customer. They care about getting your product to you as early as they can and in a proper fashion. They don't throw your packages. Everything is for the customer, and if I can do that in my business, it's gonna help out so much. The issue is I'm just so hooked in the money that sometimes I forget that the main thing I'm doing this for is for the customer. It's not for me. It's to genuinely help people. And that should be the goal at the end of the day. Because the businesses that thrive and do well and last, they put their customers first. And I think that's why I'm not getting where I need to go. Because I'm so hooked in, oh, this headline's gonna hook them in and keep them reading. And then, oh, this is really gonna sell them. And, oh, this is really gonna do that. When in reality, if the product's good, it's gonna sell itself. Yeah, you're gonna have to use some magical words and hook them in to get their attention. But if the product's good, it's gonna sell itself. If the customer needs a product, they're gonna buy it if it aligns with what they need. And then the copy has to be decent. But the product really sells itself. And as the business owner, I need to focus more on actually helping the audience and not so much the money. Because it's gonna screw me over at the end of the day. What if the product's not good? Then you're just getting refunded. You're pretty much getting blue-balled. Because everyone's buying this product. You see $100,000 in your bank account. Then what happens when it's terrible? Minus 100,000, and then maybe even less. You may go into the negative because now the chargeback rate and everything else, you just lost money. So you need to also focus on selling good products that aren't going to get chargebacks, and a lot of that can be through the copy as well, because you let them know, hey, this isn't for you if it's this. And sometimes I feel like AI pulls that aspect out of it. Like, when AI writes it, I feel like that's what takes out that feeling of, like, you know, you're helping them. Because it feels like AI is just doing everything for you and pulling the soul out of the writing. I don't know if that makes sense, but AI just, I feel like, makes it scammy. Now, if you prompt it right, maybe it doesn't, but that's what I enjoy about handwriting. Is it's me. It's me writing to these people, telling them, hey, I can solve your problem. Here's how. Bam, 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 bam. Like, that's what I enjoy. And I enjoy doing it in a fun manner and in a way that keeps them entertained. And AI, like, rips that out of the copy. And it's just, it reminds me of, like, a scammy salesman. And then when you handwrite, it's just, it's very different. But nowadays, to keep up, you almost have to leave that handwriting era. It's not 2015 anymore where you have to handwrite stuff. Now you can just ask AI, and I've seen what AI can do. It's got potential. Maybe I'm a beginner copywriter and it doesn't have as much potential as I think, but I'm almost positive it's getting pretty good to where it can write decent copy that sells. Because you don't need A-list copy to sell. You just need all right copy. And then that A-list copy will just really squeeze out all of the money. That's my opinion. Maybe that's not true, but that's how I look at it. You don't need crazy copy to sell. I've seen kids with no copywriting experience, no marketing experience, doing 10K per month on Shopify and e-com. So it probably doesn't take much, but that's something I enjoy. I enjoy the process of copywriting, and nowadays it feels like all of that's getting ripped out with AI, and it kind of sucks. But I don't know, I'll figure it out as I go. But I want to be a loyal, authentic businessman. I don't want to be in it for the scamming, because I've seen it way too much. The industry is becoming just a scam, fraud, shameful place that people can't trust you anymore. And I don't even know how to trust products. I'm selling products I haven't even bought. So maybe I need to reroute and rethink the way I'm doing this and become a better businessman and think about, if I were this customer, would I buy it? Would I trust it? But I don't know. You got to kind of see and go off of it as you should. But I'll talk to you guys in a minute. I'm going to go home, grab the next dog, and get back on the walk. So I'll see you guys in a bit. What's up, guys? So I'm researching a new product. I'm going to run the funnel builder that I currently use, systeme.io. Doing research on that. Just finished editing yesterday's video, getting that posted. I'm going to meditate while this posts. So I'll probably be gone for 30 minutes. It's 8:30 right now. Ate dinner. We're gonna start the song up at 9. I got a TikTok posted. We've got motion going. So yeah, I'm gonna meditate. I've also got to read affirmations, so I'm gonna do that while this video uploads, or yesterday's video uploads. So I'll see you guys in a little bit, probably sometime in the summer. Peace, guys. Talk to you in a bit. What's up, guys? I'm on a stroll to go to the store. Really want some Oreos. Really bad cheat meal. I've been eating a lot of cheat meals lately, but I'm pretty solid on the diet. Maybe this is stupid. It probably is stupid, but I don't know. So I started working on the new Systeme funnel, and I'm actually running the funnel builder as my affiliate product. I'm no longer running a fitness product. For me, the fitness niche just isn't working out. So I decided to move over into a new niche, see how it goes. I don't know anything about this niche, the audience that needs this product. I'm kind of just walking into the open with this one. But I think it's more promising. I think I can really deliver with this product. I use it personally, and it's a solid product. So we're gonna try it out and see. Got yesterday's video edited and it's formatted. Everything's done. Just needs to get uploaded. Everything's solid. Moving the needle, and I'm getting close to my goals. Right now, the Systeme funnel, or the Systeme product, I did some ChatGPT research and I did some personal research. For the personal research, I saw that a lot of people don't like ClickFunnels. They were saying that it's slow. It's just a bunch of people promoting it that don't actually use it. And overall, it's just a trash product. Personally, for me, I have used it. I didn't like the price. I think you pay $100 a month for an average funnel building software. You can get the same thing for what I'm paying, $17, and it's either the same or better. So it's the kind of thing where you gotta pick and choose. Yes, Russell, I think his name is Russell Brunson. He created this product, ClickFunnels. He's got a good personal brand. And by no means am I crapping on his product. He created it, he gets subscribers. So it's gotta be doing something right. But a lot of people that I was seeing in the Reddit community hate it. But that's with anything. There's people who like things, there's people who don't. Not everyone's gonna like your product. But I was seeing a lot of people saying they don't like it. And then the ChatGPT research, I just used it to help me figure out some core audiences I can use, because I'm not too familiar with a product like this, who I can really serve this product to. And it said agency owners, fitness coaches, like info sellers, a bunch of different audiences. So I'm gonna have to just try it out and see. But I want to sell software, one, because it's a monthly recurring revenue. So I'm making money every month off of this product. Number two, it's just a lot more of a promising market. It's a hungry market. There's always going to be info coaches. People are always going to sell info. I just have to position this product to the info coaches that need it. And three, it's a good product. I use it. I've seen other people use it. And it's got a really good offer. You pay $17 a month and get really good benefits, or you can even get the free one and get really good benefits, but you're eventually gonna have to upgrade, so it only makes sense. But it's a good product, and I think it can make me a lot of money. So I'm just gonna have to try it out, see how it goes. And the content for this is a lot easier because I can make faceless content of me actually using it. Before, with the fitness product, it was just slideshows talking about the product I'm offering. I couldn't actually show them what I was offering them. So with this, it gives me a lot more room for content. I can try a lot of different things. I'm gonna try some YouTube too and see if I can do some YouTube content. I don't know, but gotta try and see what works, what doesn't. Again, it's just a game of testing. If you're not testing, you're not going to get answers and you're not going to win. You've got to test a lot, see what works with your audience, what doesn't, what audiences like this product, what audiences don't. And you got to do smart tests, data-backed tests. And that was an issue I wasn't really sticking to, but I'm going to try to with this. And again, like I told you guys, I want to sell products that actually help people and benefit them, not just try and take their money. So that's what I'm going to try and follow this time. Actually focus on the process of helping the customer and not so much getting the money. Because when you get hooked to the money, it doesn't come. When you focus on helping, that's when the money comes. So if I can really help these customers and provide value, that's where I'm going to see the most gain. And that's where I would like to see the most gain. So, yeah, it feels fulfilling to actually help people know that you're doing good by them, not scamming them for their money. Now, I never took a payment for anything yet, but still, I mean, if it feels unethical in any way, it's probably wrong. And it did feel a little bit unethical the way I was doing it, so we'll have to wait and see. But I'm getting close to the store, guys, so I'll talk to you guys when I'm out. I got my goods. What's up, guys? So I'm back from the walk. Been back for a little bit. Just got another TikTok uploaded for the personal brand. And I got the new TikTok account built for the new funnel account, or the new funnel affiliate product I'm gonna run. And yeah, I'm just trying to get everything figured out. I got yesterday's video uploading, but now I'm just focused on research, and I'm gonna start getting that first ad created. But I want to understand who I'm targeting and like what I'm gonna show them, because I don't really understand this market yet. So I want to get a good understanding of the market before I post any ads. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. Talk to you guys in a bit. What's up, guys? Very little got done since I last talked to you guys. what do we have in store? Well, it's 11 o'clock, so if you guys don't know by now, that means it is time to journal. Today was pretty solid. I'm on the ball with content. Now it's starting to eat into the business, and I don't know, it's an issue, a big issue, because I do want to be the best, but like in Christian gospel, in the gospel, that's not what you want to be. I think it's called something, but you don't want to think you're the best and be the best. It's actually a sin. I want to be great, and to be great, you got to do more. And I'm starting to do more, but it eats into my time so much. It feels like there's nothing there for me to really play around with. It feels like I'm stuck, and like it's either focus on one or focus on the other. And I'm starting to fall in love with content and actually enjoy it. When I first got into it, I didn't like it, but now I enjoy it. But it's taking away from my actual business. And if my business is the thing that's supposed to be making me money, I probably should focus my time on that. But I don't know how to balance the two. It's hard when you're full-time, you got no time, no extra time, you're grinding already, like there's just no free time. Now, maybe 30 minutes to an hour could be optimized more, but it's at that point where it's pretty solid. Like the only option is to free up time from my job. That's really not an option. But I want to make this affiliate thing work. And I also have something else to say. My affiliate page that I was running before, all of a sudden, is in shadow banned, and it starts getting views on the videos that were at 0 views for almost a day. But I'm already running something new, so I'm not going to go back to something I left. But stuff like that happens all the time, and it's robotic. I'm on the ball. At the end of the day, I'm doing what needs to be done to become better, to become a millionaire. These are the tasks that are going to get me there. I'm doing the workouts, I'm meditating, planning out my days, journaling, I'm working on the computer, I'm filming a YouTube video, I'm doing it all. I'm building the short form, the personal brand, I'm doing it all. It's just a matter of doing it all for a long enough time. And over that time, I'm only going to get better, faster. I would love to hire some employees already, but I can't. If I hired an employee, I would go broke. The business literally generates $0. It wouldn't make sense. So I'm going to get to journaling, guys. Talk to you guys after. Alright guys, journaling is done. That felt really fast. Usually it doesn't feel that fast, but I fill up a whole page, make sure that I get my thoughts on a piece of paper. So that's done. It's 11:10. I'm gonna post another TikTok, and then red light Bible. So I'll talk to you guys then. Yo guys, got another TikTok uploaded. Got the YouTube video uploaded with a title, good to go. You guys can watch it right now. Well, when this is uploaded, you probably will have already watched it. And now, you already know what time it is. Gonna rip out the Bible and get some red light therapy. Honestly, I'm not too sure what red light does. I know it's good for the skin, and I think it produces collagen. It improves sleep. So I kind of do know what it does, but not 100% sure. Honestly, I just do it because I enjoy it. It feels good. It feels like it does something. At the end of the day, if it feels like it does something and it doesn't, at least I get some kind of feeling from it. But yeah, it feels good. It's almost, I got it for the sauna, but it's so hot in the sauna, this doesn't do anything. So I just use it while I read the Bible, and then I pray under it. But honestly, the decision to slack on the diet was not smart. Today, I slacked on my diet. I went to Circle K at lunchtime. I ate my normal lunch, and then I also ate like a Circle K chicken sandwich and a cheeseburger, which is just things like that I shouldn't be doing. And then I just ate cookies and muffins. Like, those are the worst things for you. And to become my best, I need to stay disciplined in every area. Not just business, not fitness, health, all of it. Because that's a part of discipline. And I get really bad cravings for sugar. I don't know why. Because I'm still getting sugar from like fruit juices and fruit. But I don't know, I just get them really bad. But I'm gonna read the Bible and then check in with you guys after. I got one more TikTok for the day, then I'm done. Hit some hay. It's 11:30 right now. So, solid day. Got work done, did what I needed to do. Got a video done. So, I'm gonna finish this. Talk to you guys in a bit. What's up, guys? Just finished red light. Oh, I'm cramping. Just finished red light and reading the Bible. I'm now in the book of Exodus, and I just read the part where Moses is born or discovered and how he got his name. And finishing off Genesis, we hear a part where something, honestly, I'm gonna be lazy and not grab the Bible, but something about God saving the people. Joseph lets them know that he will save, and that Joseph, everyone was afraid of Joseph, and he says, like, please do not fear me, I'm here to help you and save you guys and protect and do right by you guys. And that was God in him helping the people. And maybe I didn't explain that right or something, but God was very present in this last chapter of Genesis. And I'm still struggling to comprehend the Bible, but I just read it because I know I'm going to go back through it many times, and eventually I will have an understanding of the word, what it's saying. But right now, I just want to get through it once, get an idea, and then really focus on what the word's saying to me the second time. And I also learn a lot about the word at church, but that's not an excuse to not understand it on your own time. One big thing they talk about at church is learn the word, read the Bible, do all this on your own time. Church is only one day out of the week. What are you doing for the other 7? If you're not growing closer to God and reading the Bible and understanding His Word, you're not getting closer, you're not growing a relationship. If you're only showing up one day a week out of 7, there's 7 days. There's one day a week out of, 7. There's 7 more days or 6 more days that you could be growing your relationship with God. And God's important in this journey. Without Him, we're nothing. It's not only important for this journey, He created us, He created life, and He's what we have after. This is only this reality. And after this, you go to a kingdom in heaven with God and get to enjoy His presence. This is only a part of the process. But I look forward to both. Anyway, guys, I'm exhausted. Again, I want to say thank you for the subscribers. I think I have 13 now. Yesterday I had 12. So, huge thanks to the subscribers. Seriously, guys, and the likes, the comments, thank you for it all. It's really helping out the channel, and I hope you guys really are enjoying these videos. I may not sound appreciative or look appreciative, but seriously, I am thankful for the 13 subscribers, the likes, the views, all of it. Guys, thank you. You guys are slowly making my dream come true, and it means a lot. You guys are OGs, remember that. When I blow up, you guys were there when I started, so remember that. But with that being said, I want to end the video off here. I'm exhausted. Got one more TikTok I gotta get made, and then get it posted on all the socials, and then I'm slumping out. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and again, huge thanks to all of you watching the videos, subscribing, liking. Thank you guys. I hope you guys have a great night. Thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you guys tomorrow morning, bright and early. Peace, guys.